Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll explain how RSI strategy is used. We are seeing in this chart Nifty 50 index, and I've chosen the day time frame. You can see from 2020 onwards, market is kind of in an uptrend. There was a crash. This is the COVID crash, and then we have been going on a hilly ride. So it's uptrend, and during this, there was this many times of dip, and that's when we can easily leverage on our technical indicators and try to buy or sell. And yeah, this RSI video is basically one of the indicators of in in the traders belt. And what it says is basically when the market is above 70 in value, RSI value, then that is the overbought region. And when it's below 30, that's oversold. Can easily change these values here from the settings in this RSI study. So I've chosen the length period 14 because that's what is mostly used, and then 70 and 30 are the standard values for overbought and oversold region. So you can see that the closing price of Nifty in this candlestick charts, and we'll get into the code also on how we can do this algo way and how to generate this or backtest it for any kind of markets where you want to test as to the strategy of buying below 30 and selling above 70, how it will fare up. So here I'll just say that this was one in 26th October when the RSI fell below 30 and the market was around 18,800. And yeah, then the next candlestick, you can see it's a green candle, and then the RSI is coming out of 30, and then there was a little bit of consolidation, and then the journey began. It started climbing the Nifty all the way till 21,700 and 800 and above. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to catch here in this algo. You can see this date, 26th October, it came down. 27th, it crossed 30. So that's when we want to enter the trade, and we will not be able to enter or not be able to capture this information of crossing over from less than 30 to above 30. So this point will be captured only on the next day, which is 30th October. And then similarly, we want to see when the market is kind of halting and stabilizing, and then there is this point of RSI when it is crossing over from up, and then it's crossing the 70 line. So I want to capture this state also, which is the exit of my trade. So it will be around 3rd Jan, right? So yeah. So yeah, that we will deep dive into this code block. I hope you got the gist of our strategy is to enter the trade when the RSI is below 30 and then exit the trade when RSI is above 70, and then we'll backtest it in our strategy. Okay, so I've increased the window size here for my code here. You can see my previous video on how to get the data for different markets. And here we have taken the index data, Nifty 50. So this is nothing but filtering it out for selective periods, since I don't want to see the whole complete from 2010 onwards. I'll just change the date, and then I'll plot the RSI from 2020 onwards. You can see nice little up and down movement of this oscillator. Uh, that's the characteristic of RSI. It switches from 0 to 100. And then this is the code that will help you in terms of automating the algo to capture when RSI falls below 30 and then sell when it is above 70. So these are the two lists for capturing the index of our data frame. Then again, we will be using buy sell dates capture by this list, and then buy price and sell price will also be captured using the list. So this is nothing but this is how you initiate the list for the variables. Yeah, then there's a flag which is initially set at false. We'll switch it to true once we are in the trade, and then again switch it back to false. So when we are exiting the trade. So that's the method. We create a set up a loop with using for loop, and this is in our data frame that was filtered for 2020. So for that entire range, we check if it is not in flag, that means we are not in trade. And if this condition, that is we are below 30 and just crossing 30 again. So we check if our current index or current row is greater than 30, that is, and then the previous row I minus 1 was less than 30. So that's the condition to enter the trade, and just give it some time. You will sink in on how this formation was there. Basically, we have chosen the data frame df1 and then the column name RSI, and then using ilock method we have uh, entered the current row, check the current row which is greater than 30, but it should be less than 30 the previous row. So that's the condition. Then we append our list. We capture that information, which index. Since we can't enter, practically we can't enter in the very same day. We'll have to go the next day. So it's I plus 1. That's captured in this BI. Then buy list is capturing the date. So this is the code for that. Then buy price is also captured using, and we enter at the open price, not at the closing price. And then we set the flag to true. And once the flag is true, we again check this condition, and basically we want to exit once the RSI is above 70 and then coming down. So this is the condition. Then we put this again in the list SI, and we put the sell date and sell price also for the next date, and we put the flag as false. So in total, this is a simple algo style of buying at below 30 and then selling above 70. This is the indexes that BI and SI has. So almost equal it should be. And then we plot this in our matplot chart. And you can see that just I'll try to refresh it because we have selected the filter from 2020. So you can see the first trade was not that good. We bought at same, almost same price here, buying at 12,000 and selling at 12,000. Didn't had much of profit here, but then this trade is had given us a good moment, uh, and then the another one in 2024. So if we just make it a pandas data frame, this all this information combined into one Excel. This is the way to write in Python. Frame pd.data frame, and then I've named the columns buying date, selling price, entry price, exit price, and then given the list that we captured in the for loop here. Then the frame profit, we are looking at what the profit we made by looking at the exit and entry price. So again, I'll refresh it, and you'll see the first trade we didn't make much profit because the buying and selling was almost actually the exit was at a lower price than the entry price, so we made a loss 595. Then the second one we made a good profit of 1039, and then the third one was Rocket, 1980 profit, which is quite a good sum. So all these three trades were done using this algo, and of which only two were the winner and one was the loss-making trade. So in total, we can say that this strategy generated 2,423 points for us. I don't know how you trade, but if it's one lot, then we can multiply this by uh, 25, and then that much amount we can say that we generated using this strategy. So that's how you trade RSI. It's a simple one, below 30 and greater than 70, but you can combine this with other uh, technical parameters, which we will see later on in our videos. Mostly MACDs and the moving averages are used to confirm the signal of RSI. And yeah, the time frame is also very important here. We chose daily time frame, so we got only three trades. But if I choose 1 hour or 3 hours time frame, uh, I'll get more trades and possibly some more losses. But we can then backtest it and confirm our strategies is behaving, and then probably tweak the parameters also. Like we um, can change this values 30/70. We can put 80/20, or whatever values you think for that equity is or the market is working out to be good. But yeah, I think hopefully this video was gave you a good picture on how RSI is traded. And for those people who are new, please look into the previous videos where I've explained RSI in detail, and how this metric is used is explained in this video. So hopefully you liked it, and if there are any further doubts, please put in the comments, and yeah, I'll keep posting as and when I come across through different metrics that are used for trading, and then how to automate it using algo. So keep liking the video. Thank you.